What's up, warriors? It's Zach, and in today's video I am giving my personal review of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Parts 1 and 2. You have no idea how excited I am to have this. I have not felt Harry Potter hype like this in 5 years, back from when I went to the Deathly Hallows Part 2 premiere at the movie theater. This script by J.K. Rowling, Jack Thorne, and John Tiffany has so much in its pages. Book and movie fans have gone bludgers over this continuation of the epic saga that I grew up with back in the 90s, and I'm sure all of you have grown up with, and it has touched your lives in some way, shape, and form. I'm going to tell you a couple of the epic points, I'm going to tell you a couple of the bizarre points, and then we're going to slightly get into the just straight up what the fleur is going on of this awesome script. What's epic about it? Can I say everything? Seriously, guys, it's more Harry Potter. We've been waiting so long for this, and now that it has finally happened and I've gone through this story, I am so satisfied. From the very first page, 2 words, King's Cross. That got me right in the feels. I felt like I was going back to Hogwarts, through the barrier at King's Cross Station to board the Hogwarts Express. Everyone from the 19 years later epilogue after Deathly Hallows is in here. Harry is married to Ginny, Ron is married to Hermione, their kids are all there, Albus Severus, the cursed child, James Sirius, Lily, Rose Granger Weasley, Hermione and Ron's daughter. Unfortunately, no Hugo and Teddy like was in the book, but Draco shows up and we get to meet his son, Scorpius Malfoy. This kid is so nerdy and so lovable. As you're going through the story, you will fall in love with Scorpius. He is the best representation that your house does not determine who you are going to be as a person. Scorpius is Slytherin, but he is incredibly lovable, such a dork, and you are going to absolutely adore him. He's probably going to end up being your favorite character out of Cursed Child. There are 2 lines in the first couple of scenes that will absolutely get your heart. They come right out of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's so perfect and so wonderful. Honestly, the best possible way that J.K. could have written this story. A couple of bizarre things about reading a script as opposed to a novelization is that there are certain words that will pick you out of the fantasy world that you're experiencing in your head because arguably you already know the story, so you're familiar with the places and the people, and it's just playing in your head like a movie. I found that to be kind of iffy because as I'm reading along, I just want to be immersed in the Harry Potter world like I was before, going through the books and the movies. It doesn't take away from the experience at all. You just have to keep in mind that Cursed Child is meant to be presented on stage in a confined space, so if you can wrap your head around that, you should be alright. There are slight little continuity errors that might cause your brain to take a step back and analyze it. For example, there is a polyjuice problem where in the second book, Chamber of Secrets, it said right in the pages that polyjuice potion takes a month to produce. In this, they basically whip it up in 5 minutes. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, but again, on stage, you can't really take an hour just to make polyjuice potion. And there is this continuing Voldemort child rumor that really I don't understand at all now that I'm thinking about it. Right from the start of the series, Voldemort could not kill Harry because he was protected by Lily's love for her child. If Voldemort tried to conceive a baby, he couldn't do it because that love would destroy him. The only explanation I can think for this making sense is that when Voldemort was reincarnated in Book 4, he regained the strength to withstand that child love that Lily had for Harry. So if you want to go down that route, fine, but I'm not entirely buying it. And now for some seriously weird, and awesome parts of Cursed Child. The trolley lady. In the movies, we've seen her as this sweet, kind lady who gives candy out to kids for a reasonable price on the Hogwarts Express. She gets nuts. Like, I'm talking scary dreams nuts. Jump out the window nuts. Get me out of here. I don't want to be near this woman. I'm not going to tell you when it is. I'm not going to tell you how it is. But when you read this, you will know and you will be terrified. There's some questionable Ministry of Magic activity that happens with Polyjuice Potion that you're going to want to take a step back and recollect yourself after you read it. And when the Voldemort child rumor is revealed, oh boy, you are definitely going to want to stop, take deep breaths, and totally recenter yourself for the continuation of the rest of the script, because it is a doozy. Some really cool things in this script are that there is more time turning. Potterheads have been thriving for this since book 3, when we only got a little section when Harry and Hermione went back in time to save Buckbeak and Sirius. We get so much more, you guys. The time turning aspect of Cursed Child is weird, it's bizarre, but it's beautiful at the same time. It gives an element to the story that Potterheads crave. It's mystical, it's magical. When I read it the first time, I was like, no, 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 this is not how you do time travel. Have you not seen Back to the Future? Have you not seen The Flash? But at the same time, I'm like, yes, give me all those screw-ups. I want to see everything go topsy-turvy, upside down. What the floor deliquor is going on here? There's a mention of an augury, which appears in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them textbook from Hogwarts. I love that the script is making connections with past books in the series, books out of the series, and giving us more of the world that we all love and desperately want to be a part of. My overall impressions of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child are that it is a fantastic read, a beautiful script by J.K. Rowling, Jack Thorne, and John Tiffany. I am so grateful that these three have come together to give us a continuation of the Harry Potter world and a staged performance that will blow your mind. Seriously, the magic that they put in this script, I don't know how they're going to be able to do it on stage. Like, literally, I cannot picture it. I need to be able to go to the play and watch it to accurately describe how it's going to be done. It brought back excitement that I had while reading the original series when I was younger. It brought emotions up out of my gut that I haven't felt for a long time, and it kind of felt like I was reuniting with old friends, learning about what's been going on with their lives, and reconnecting with this world that I grew up in. With all the nostalgic feels, emotions, crazy bits, weird bits, and stuff that I was just straight up like, what is going on? I'd have to give Harry Potter and the Cursed Child 9 3/4. But now I want to hear from you guys. What did you think of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child if you read it? Did you get the nostalgic feels? Did you get heavily emotional at various points? And which character is your favorite? I said earlier that you're probably going to fall in love with Scorpius, but if he's not your favorite, if for some reason it was somebody else, please let me know down in the comments. I want to have a discussion about this, since this wasn't really a spoiler discussion type of video, but if you want to leave some comments down below with spoilers, please be sure to write spoiler, skip a few lines, and then write me a novel. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button, share this video with a friend or a family member, and subscribe to be notified of all of my latest videos. I really want to do more things about Harry Potter, Pokemon Go, a lot of nerdy content that some people may tell you you can't enjoy because you're this age or it's not popular, but don't listen to them. If you love something, embrace your passion, express it to the world, and don't let anybody tell you that you should not do that. If you guys want to check out my last video in this series, or on the Zach Pack channel in general, you can click the links down in the description, and I'll have a few of them up in the eye in the sky. It's been great chatting with you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Live to be different, and be who you were made to be.
And take your photo now. Great! One final trick. I'm about to do a backflip.
I was gonna say barrel roll.
Yeah, right.